There are 3 sections, 3 process groups that cover risk: planning, executing, monitoring, controlling. This is really awesome. You're gonna get it all right. So what do we do at the beginning? When we think about risk, big picture wise, we need to always be vigilant, finding, evaluating, and planning for risk. From the day one we get into this project till the day done we get done with this project, we always got those binoculars looking for risks, positive and negative. When we do that, we are planning for our risk, and when we see them, we shoot our responses, bang, and hit those risks. So we are being vigilant and acting when we see the risk. There's an iceberg. Let's take action, all right? Now, what we also do is we don't just shoot that arrow to handle that risk. We see if it hits, right? That makes sense. We got to go out there, check. Was our risk response, I'll talk to you about it, was it effective? What did we learn? How do we get better? And did that make more risk occur? Think about the Hydra. You cut one of those heads off, boop, 2 heads come out. Oh shoot, we ought to know if that's happening. So that's what we got to look. Look to see if the risk response worked. Big picture, that's what we're doing here. Now, we're always improving the entire time. So think of risk as something you never get off this treadmill, okay? I think of risk as negative things, all right? That's just how my brain works, and you probably too. So there are definite negative risks. That iceberg will sink a ship. Now, there's also positive risk, and we call those opportunities. So let's frame both sides of the equation. Good things occasionally happen, and we got to identify both bad and good. Now, as we get into this, there's different things, and a lot of questions that you'll see in PMP are going to focus on risk, but there's also this thing called an issue. So what's the difference between a risk and an issue? These little pictures down here simplify it all the way, right? Think of the iceberg. A risk is something that could happen. We could slam into this iceberg. All right, that is a risk, potential, could. When we do, bam into that iceberg, it's a reality. It's happened. It's an issue at that point. If it arrived, if it's here, if it's now, it's an issue. So a lot of times when these PMP questions, they'll say risk and issue, and people will just skate right by them. Slow down. Is it in the could, may neighborhood? Risk. Is it happened? Issue. That's a great way to discern answers. So keep that in your back pocket.